getting Redmaw down in the top path out of the two best top path players we've seen. And now the basement Reggie is surrounded by the believers.
Ooh, Solar Beam a little too early right here. The Mew coming in with the Unite move, not able to take it away from Tali Bobo, who just had perfect positioning, ready to take that down. They're chasing this KO out, and they do pick up Gotlu right there. Toon, like I said, just relentless on this Sylveon.
KO streak of 2 on that Sylveon, and they are looking much more fierce than perhaps their fairy demeanor delivers right there with the wonderful pink, the nice ribbons, the beautiful hollow wear, and the KOs to boot.
Notice that play right there, Dupesnacks. They decide not to break that bottom tier 1 goal. If they do, they give a lot of free farm, a lot of free Indeedis over to the side of Nouns eSports. They decide to keep it up. They're going to keep getting the central area farm there between those 2 goals. That way they can keep a level advantage and try to starve Nouns eSports, keep their levels much lower than them. And if you look across the board, we got a 2 level advantage on multiple Pokemon for Tali Bobo.
Yeah, great read on this situation. Don't give Nouns eSports any opportunities to get back into this one. Keep pressuring that advantage. Challenge the contestable wild Pokemon that you can and make Nouns eSports come to you. And that's as we're going. Toon Slim's on the backside, and Bruv always trying to engage on Toon, trying to keep them out of the mix, but it's not really working. Big block, and it's the Mew and Gotlu sealing it up for the squad. They're going to peel back a little bit. Is this the engage they want? They're trying to find it. They're trying to find it. Redmaw used that big Unite move as soon as they take over, but it's Utah with a KO streak of 2. Everything is heating up on this island. We got a Duraflame duo, KO streak of 3, make it a trio. They're pushing down on Geese, make it 4. Wendy's 4 for 4, not sponsored. Here we go. Goal zone is getting reined in. Is it going to stand? And that 50 banger is going to put it over the top and close that thing out, I believe.
Massive 4 KO there from the Delphox, looking incredible. They're still putting points on the board as they rein in this 50, 187 to 19. They didn't get the Regieleki, but they cleaned up the entire enemy team, and this level advantage is going to get very, very difficult for Nouns eSports to deal with right now as they are running towards this bottom fight here. They've got the Hoopa, so Toon can come down after scoring those 40 points. Beautiful play from Tali Bobo as they are just all over this Nouns eSports squad.
227 to 19. Nouns eSports needs this basement Reggie. The Regirock going to give that defensive boost if they can seal it up, but the KOs are flying. 1 player down for Nouns eSports, and it's really Tali Bobo believers all over around it. There's a hyperspace hole. Does anybody catch a reset? No. That's for spacing. As now Klaus takes it down with the Lucario. Another Garchomp gets bitten by Utah. The Delphox KO streak of 2. Can you stop this person right now? They are wanting that smoke as Klaus is pushing forward. Now the goal zone is gone. Yes, though, Indeed's hit the map, but that experience lead is growing ever larger.
Yeah, this is huge for Tali Bobo believers. They're letting the world know right now who controls EU. This match is not close. 265 to 19. They are taking it to the former EU champions, the world champion runners up right now, really getting beat down by Tali Bobo. They're going to need to make some big plays to get back inside this game, possibly pick up a couple big KOs. It's a level 14 Delphox. If you get one of those, you're right back in this thing.
Delphox Unite coming out a little bit early, just buying space, maybe forcing the team into the direction they want, and there's Mega to try and cut them off. They're going to get chunked up huge, and that's a hyperspace hole just in time. The Slowbro actually dummies into it, peels back as a little bait and switch as Zervis comes back, and all of the Tali Bobo believers are still standing, but they're doing massive damage to the squad. Bruv trying to isolate somebody, but that block is only finding Slowbro. That's the perfect target if you're Tali Bobo, as they're coming back through. That's a Gardevoir Unite coming through, and they're putting the pressure on. Gatlu's getting low, and they're trying to find a Desu. Desu's low as well. Sylveon, Fairy on Fairy, making it happen. They're pushing forward. Is the blower going to catch the reset? Zervis does too. Toon Slim still standing up. Bliss assistance on the Garchomp. They're going to push in deep on the Delphox, but the Delphox is moving. They're trying to get out of there. Toon Slim might hit this reset. Can they bait and switch? Heavy Slam tries to keep them out, and they hang in there, and they get another KO. Tali Bobo believers beating the absolute brakes off Nouns eSports.
Tali Bobo breaking ankles with that Delphox. I can't believe it got out of there. We had the eject button on the Garchomp Unite. It looked absolutely perfect, but somehow able to skate with almost no HP. Now getting the reset here, and they have not been able to shut down this player. Like I said, this absolute superstar, Utah on Tali Bobo believers. Going to be a level 15 Delphox, it looks like, for this final fight. And that is so unbelievably difficult for Nouns to deal with here.
Yeah, not only are they going to be 15, we've got Klaus and Toon that are both going to tick over to 13 and 14 respectively. Heck of a steal by Bruv. They're trying to make magic happen. Never count Nouns out too short. You've got to get this KO to make them pay for that. Is the Surf going to seal it up? Is the Delphox going to close it down? They do. But Bruv going to be right back in time for Rayquaza.
Yeah, the question is, how soon does Tali Bobo start this? They're up by so many points. They don't need Rayquaza at all. All they want to do is KO members of Nouns eSports. As it looks like Slowbro actually goes down, which means Nouns is going to have the player advantage going into this fight. We're chipping at Rayquaza, but the fight is not fully breaking out yet, and here it comes, the Hoopa Unite.
And the Mew Unite as well, going to try and find its way, and Slowbro's going to populate back up, but it's Garchomp trying to make it happen. One player down, that's the Gardevoir. That's a huge ton of damage. The Delphox Unite is all over, and they're trying to smother each other in the center here, and that's 4 players down in a heartbeat. It's like they're blinked out of existence. The Delphox making it happen. Geese standing in the pockets, but they're catching the fists of everybody. And guess what? I'm hungry. It's the afternoon hundo burgers on the menu.
Look at this, Tali Bobo believers, maybe the new kings of EU, 665-19, dominating Nouns eSports. This is not what Nouns wanted heading into this series right here. They're going to need to change a lot because they were beat top to bottom by Tali Bobo believers, and I just know everyone out there is a Tali Bobo believer right now because you're watching possibly the best team in the world.
If we know one thing, there's no quitting Nouns eSports, and if they're not going to win, they want to pad the stats. They're throwing Unite moves. They're trying to get KOs. They're pushing forward Bliss Assistance, I believe, on the Garchomp as they're trying to find it out, and Megu just scrambling around for their life. A level 14 Slowbro looking to surf up Hang 10. They make it happen. They chip it up, and look at the block coming through. We are in garbage time, but these stats are getting racked up. Nouns eSports get some points in.
They're trying. Still 8-33-19. It looks like this isn't about points. This is a fight right now. We're just having fun. We're throwing some moves. We want to see what we can do. Here comes Toon Slim, just trying to clean up a few more KOs before this whole thing is over. My goodness. Nouns eSports going to have to go back to the drawing board right here because Tali Bobo believers are looking like the champions here in game 1.
Spraggles right there. You saw Adesu just hanging out. They weren't moving their character anymore. Normally, we'll see both teams do a little dance off in the last final throws. Toon Slim goes, no. Thea, this is Thea. Spartan kick right in the chest. They're taking the KO. No mercy out here. And the Thea Sky ruins for Tali Bobo believers. They want to cement themselves on top.
Yeah, and with a match like that, man, Nouns is really going to have to change up everything. Incredible plays from Tali Bobo believers right now. And they're one game away from becoming your February finals champions here in EU. What a dominant win.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Nouns eSports kept under triple-digit points in a very long time, and they sat at 19 for the entire match from about the 4-minute mark on. Let's look at some of these impressive numbers here. One that stands out to me is how close in damage that both Utah and Toon Slim are. That means their engagements were succinct. They were splitting. They were just bursting down the opposing teams. They didn't care where the KO went. They were just making sure that they got it.
Yeah, incredible fights there from Toon Slim. And then Utah, one of the greatest escapes of all time. That Pokemon goes down in that fight, that level 14 Delphox, and all of a sudden we've got some